you've ever watched this channel, then you'll know that I love a good technical trail. There's just something so satisfying about solving a new puzzle. For better or worse, technical trails often come with some scary features. And I've had more than a few questions about how to ride scary features, so I figured that there's no better way than to show you a new trail that I've never ridden before. In fact, no one in this group has ridden before, and walk you through how we process it and how we eventually conquer it. When it comes to scary things, the two most important concepts that we're going to talk about today are the point of no return and your island of safety. So let's see what this new trail is all about.
Okay, I'll take us to Old Bob and then we'll send Rory down. All right. Pemberton. Time to ride a bunch of trails that none of us four have ridden. Starting with, because Nick wanted it to be a warm-up, there's a grouse. Starting with Old Bob, which is a pro line, so we're gonna see how this goes. Ah, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna let Nick and Rory lead this one. Grip is pretty good.
Oh, I don't know what's after that though.
More.
Yeah, I'm tempted to go look at it.
There's a catch berm somewhere, I'm sure.
I think it's fine down there.
Yeah, but we could definitely creep most of it.
So as you can see, the first big move on Old Bob is a big rock slab that ends in a rock roll to catch berm. This is probably the trickiest feature on the trail in order to determine your point of no return, because it depends heavily on the weather and how grippy the granite is at any given time. So what you saw earlier, about 10 seconds ago, was Rory and I testing the grip level of the granite because we found a portion that was a similar grade to what we're about to ride. We both felt pretty confident on that section, so we were ready to give this slab a go, and if we needed, we could stop before the rock.
Yeah.
This way, and that's a cliff.
Yeah. You think this is creepable?
I don't know. You going first?
Tempted to.
You're on it.
You're on line.
Take it, Nick.
Great, because my front brake doesn't work, but my rear brake just locks immediately.
I really would like to just see what's there. I'm not a big blind rider.
Take it, Rory. I'll chase you if it doesn't sound too heinous.
Very creepable. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's still some gravel.
Here is the first point of no return. I know that I can creep up to this crack that has the gravel on it, but I also know that stopping between that and the open slab afterward, which is the island of safety, would not be responsible. But I feel confident in getting through this section safely, so I decided to go for it. Here's the second point of no return. The slab fades away into a rock roll, and you can't control your speed until the catch berm at the bottom. The runout looks clear, so I decided to go for it.
Woohoo! That's reasonably serious. It's good.
It's not as like porous.
Yeah.
It's a little smoother than
Yeah. That was actually pretty good.
That's sick. In hindsight, yeah, I totally could have just rolled it. Yeah, well, it was quite easy.
Woo. Okay, that's slightly worse. Wow, it's pretty though. I don't know what to do with this one. Take it wide and just give her.
The second move on Old Bob is significantly scarier than the first. You start off on a gravelly section into a slightly off-camber rock roll, and you have to shut your speed down before the chicane at the bottom.
Yeah.
There's a lot of body language that's going to be needed no matter what line you're going to
Like
take.
stay inside?
And each of us decide on a different way of approaching it.
Super duper.
Well, there's this like rock, dirt left to right between rocks too.
Oh, like, yeah, meander.
Yeah, which even still is like reasonably serious. All right, Rory.
I'm curious to what's right there.
Well, that's another big move. That one might be the hardest, I think.
He actually cleared it, so it looks a little nicer now.
lot of body English to keep that in control, but it's fine. I liked my decision of being on the rock.
You creeped it pretty well.
Just straighten it out.
Rory has much better brake control than I.
I think you can go a bit slower than that.
No, I'm stuck.
Stay high left.
Maybe we'll watch you do it, Dale.
I don't remember the line, but
I think you went high left and
Yeah.
basically straight line-ish.
yeah, I love the gravel on the run-in.
Yeah, so that was freaked me out. This little stick too.
And the little stick, hey, I
Stick, yeah.
wasn't gonna say it, but
Rory did that really well, and he showed us how grippy the rock was. So my approach to this feature is to take a pretty high entrance to stay on the rock as straight and as long as possible, and then shut my speed down before the chicane section. I know that there's a stick here, and I know that as soon as I'm on that rock, I'm gonna have to do a nose pivot, so that is my point of no return. And based on the amount of speed that Rory carried through the chicanes, my island of safety is actually after them. So I need to be fully comfortable that I can do this whole section before having to stop.
oh boy. It's chunky.
Chunky but fine. You can't see over this dip. It's just chunky.
Okay.
It's not like...
Yeah. I don't love the sand on this one. I might clear that off.
It's all right, Dale.
Yeah, you do have to like maneuver through the chicane, but it's fine. Rock.
I'm worried about carrying way too much speed into the chicane.
You can slap the chicane actually very well. You're right, Dave. That is the concern. It's not the chicane, it's how much speed you bring into it.
It's a lot of sliding.
Got it, Dave. Slap the corners. The worst part is the gravel on the run-in. Beyond that, it's not bad. Good, Dave. Nice. That was honestly harder than the actual line. So this one looks fine, other than the dust on the first little bit.
Yeah. But could you almost just stay right?
Yeah. I mean, this is what scares me. Ooh, yeah. I mean, that might take a while to brush off, but I'm willing to do it. Well, what does that shelf look like? It's fine. It is a slab. Yeah, it's actually reasonably effective.
Luckily, like, if this was one smooth rock, I'd be pretty terrified. The ledges where you can actually, like, slow down. All right, Rory's coming in.
Well, that was
Still going.
still going.
Yeah, that's very cool.
He creeped on this. He stopped on this,
That was, yeah.
which is very, very interesting.
Did you say your dropper was up? Like mid-rock roll?
I felt like it was high.
I mean, that rock has to be moved, so I'll go move it.
You did place that rock in the middle of the trail.
Nicely done. It didn't look too bad.
It's fine. It feels really cool as one big chute.
Yeah, I believe that.
Fine. Right, and that looks pretty good.
Yeah, you're gonna hit the corner pretty hard, but that's designed. This is a wicked trail.
Scary.
That was some speed.
That was a little faster than what I would like to go, but I could have braked more. I just got scared. Do I go? Just follow the rocks here?
Yeah, go down the rocks. There's this pocket corner, and then there's like a smooth lump to a long, smooth rock.
You get it. Yes, Dave. Yeah, being last sucks. Yeah, that's pretty serious. Probably about as serious as we're getting today. I hope.
So the third move is pretty serious to say the least. Now there's a lot of exposure up to the left, but if you choose the more rightward line on the rock section, the step in the middle is significantly bigger, so you'll get a lot more speed and be more unsettled by the time you reach the catch berm at the bottom. Due to how steep and aggressive and kind of unrelenting this section is, the point of no return is very, very high. In fact, as soon as I'm on the first rock, I am fully committed and I am going for this move. This is of course followed by two very similar but slightly easier sections.
Woo! I am thankful for 180 mil of travel.
If I did it, you could do it.
It's quite the
Yeah.
slap in that first corner. Like,
Yeah.
the legs are loud when they hit that.
Like you have to hit it hard. Oh wait, this is the worst move here, I think. Okay, so this is the final move. I've seen this one get a couple of people. It is a roll. This is actually surprisingly chunky. Ooh, that's not nice. So this in itself is fine. Top rock is fine. This rock, depending on where you go and how much traction you hold, might be fine. But that's a big step. That's like more than knee height. It's about knee height. I would say this is worth looking at.
Where 𝙎𝙭𝙥𝙧𝙩 exploded.
Yeah, you just kind of get a little bit rodeo-y.
Oh. 𝙎𝙭𝙥𝙧𝙩.
Like this one's fine. This one's totally fine. This one is actually pretty steep.
Yeah, like this is just borderline of just a drop.
But then where do you go? Like, do you stay left around the rock where your left foot is? Or do you go over the rock?
It's a good question. I don't really know how to ride this line. It's
Because if you go super far left, you get pointed to the right into the rock at the exit.
Yeah, this is just a straight up rodeo. Just
This
like
is-
stairs.
This is not like what I want on my 29er.
I think the opposite. I wish.
Yeah, I'm with Nick.
Yeah, like a mullet DH bike would be hilarious right here. You would just ride over it.
I don't think I could like come in, turn, and straight line that. Doesn't look possible.
I wonder if you could like do the rodeo line, but kind of stop at every shelf.
I was thinking maybe like
Slow speed contest it.
Yeah.
Good try.
Okay. Actually not as bad as I thought.
A lot of body movement, but it's not bad.
Yeah. You were able to stop before the final roll.
Yeah.
That makes me feel pretty good. Funny enough, I think this is one that's easier on the bike than on foot. This might be a run-in, but I'm gonna go slow either way. Very, very spooky.
Sometimes the most dangerous features are not the ones that look the scariest, and this is a perfect example of that. The chunky staircase is super aggressive and will definitely unsettle you, so I'm fully expecting that my island of safety be the catch berm at the bottom, and the point of no return is fairly obvious, being the first step. Moves like this one are places where injuries can happen, so proceed with caution, and if you're confident in the line, then feel it out.
Okay, actually not terrible.
Like it's designed to pluck you over and then make you chest slap at the bottom of the last roll.
That one, yeah, agreed. It's bad, but it's not unrideable at all.
you just kind of rodeoed it over the rocks, Dale.
Yeah, Rory's right. If you do a lot of body language, it's actually not too bad.
Over the rocks.
Sure.
Nick took a slightly straighter line.
Yeah, he did. I like it less.
Mine?
Yeah. Because you went over some of those rocks.
That's what you said. I asked. It said, do I go over the rocks?
Oh, I thought you meant the first rock.
Oh, no.
Oh. Hey, Dave. Nice.
It was very hard spank, the old 29er.
You got it in the butt? Oh, sick.
It's actually a lot more gentle than I was expecting.
Oh, it is. Look at that. Oh, is there another log ride?
Wow.
Extreme!
Ooh. Good choice.
You got it.
Cool. Up, up, up.